good luck of time, everyone, to a very special. Welcome to a very special edition of Nifty Island Founders Campfire. I'm your host tonight, Six God, and we got the legends themselves, Charles and Zach, and also us coming to stage. So today is a big one, guys. Price World has been live for community testing since yesterday. So public release will be on July 6th, and tonight is all about getting you the answers you need. So we got a lot of cover tonight and a lot of questions to get through. So here's how tonight works. Charles Zunk, we got a pack run tonight, so we'll keep the pace up. So Islanders, your questions matter most tonight, so start dropping them in the chats or pull off in the VC and feel free to talk. But keep time in mind when you ask, because we have a lot of questions to pull up and try it or hop on mic. I'll be pulling up from the chat in that entire time. So quick reminder, we're gonna run giveaways tonight. We're gonna give out 3,000 blooms to 5 winners and 4 legendary pistols. All you have to do is take a screenshot on Price Plaza, post it the next, and tag Nifty Island. And we're hanging out at Price Plaza the whole night, so make sure you're loaded in there and make sure your balloons are ready. And let's get into it. Charles, how do you feel having Price World finally in Players Land?
Feels great. Yeah, feels great. I think people are enjoying it, seems so far. So yeah, no, it's super exciting. Took us a little longer than we wanted to get it out. And there's more that we need to put out. You'll have seen in the announcement. There's a bunch that pairs with this that's going to make it kind of really come together, I think, including a major revamp to the gacha, which we can get into and talk about. And it'll be by far the most stacked gacha we've had in the game, and I think we'll bring it all together. But it feels really good. I'm enjoying the games a lot, and yeah, I feel like the dev team did a great job on this. Like, it feels polished. The game's never looked better visually, and yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm excited to see what people build in terms of their own wagering experiences, because I think that's going to open up even more. So we're really just scratching the surface right now, but I feel good. Yeah, I feel good.
I've seen a Charizard card and a Rolex in the loading screen. But let's talk about that later. Zunk, how's the vibe? It's revealed right now with the testing underway.
It's good, scrambling as always. Guys found some stuff to fix, and there's a bunch of stuff that didn't quite make it into the initial release that we're also scrambling to get in some new templates for wagering games. So yeah, happy to have it out. Still got some work to do, so that's where we're at, and we're always right there.
One thing I'm gonna ask from you is we need to increase the bloom wager limits in these games.
Oh yeah.
I want a max bet,
How hard? I think it's 100,000 right now, isn't it?
Nah, it's 4K. They're 4K.
It's 4K. Oh, some games it depends on the game. So I guess I can explain a little bit. Like, there's like a max amount that you can win basically from the games. So there's we kind of tune down per game how much you are able to bet based on the multipliers. Although if it's Lava Jack and it's 4K, I think we can probably just turn that up. Maybe we went. I forget exactly what we landed on, so it's might be just conservative. So it's 4K. We probably set it to like a 10K max win.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Let's dive deep into the questions tonight. Charles, what is Prize World and what does it mean that Nifty is becoming a Prize World built by its players? And what changes on July 6th?
The Prize World update is really an effort to find a way to offer an experience that's like totally unique, really intuitive, and we think will have appeal to a lot of people. So basically, in short, it's becoming kind of something like a wholesome Vegas to Roblox's Six Flags. So you can win prizes in the game. You'll see this with the gacha update, but effectively, like, the game becomes about being able to turn blooms into real world prizes, like Pokemon cards. Potentially, we have some luxury watch prizes that we're looking to get in, and that roster of prizes is just going to grow over time. We're just going to keep putting more and more interesting things from different partners as more and more reach out wanting to put inventory in the gacha. So becomes a game where you can win really considerable real world prizes. There's a lot of different components to that, but that's the core of it. It's like, we think that play to earn is interesting and clearly drives engagement, but it's very niche. It's kind of like you need to read a white paper to understand it. You need to understand what a token is. We want to take that kind of fun prize-based play angle that we've always been after with quests and put it front and center and use real world asset prizes that we think appeal to a lot of people. So people will look at the game and say, oh, okay, this isn't just crypto. It might be powered by crypto, but everybody likes Pokemon cards and everybody likes watches and other prizes. So that's really what it's about. It's like a mainstreaming of the play to earn value prop, and something we think could appeal to a lot of people.
Talking about real world assets, we're gonna have partners lined up with this launch, right?
Yes. So yeah, well, you'll be seeing this roll out, but got a great partner you'll see come out that's going to be powering the gacha, providing like a really large amount of inventory. I mean, I think it should be at least 50K worth of cards, for the July 6th release, but it should be able to be scaled up to like 100K or 200K worth of cards in the gacha. So like when you think about how the gacha has been in the past, like this is like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 orders of magnitude greater prize value than we've ever done in the gacha. The gacha is going to work a little bit differently. We can get into that. We do have a group that's doing luxury watch stuff on chain, and I'm hopeful we get that into for the release. If it's not immediately, the release will be shortly after. But and then there's a bunch of other groups. Pretty much all these gacha kind of real world asset groups are pretty hungry to find new ways to get their inventory in front of people. And so we found them to be really receptive, which has been nice.
And as far as I know, like we're the first one that does it in game, like gamified wagering thing.
Totally. Yeah, I think we are the first. I do. I don't know why people haven't tried it.
We should play
maybe
that.
someone has. I like it. Yeah, I think you see a lot of people trying to do stuff like this in Roblox. There's a lot of giveaways and kind of wagering-like functionality. But the platform doesn't really fully embrace it. Like they don't have native gachas that pay out prizes like this. So
True.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Zonk, about July 6th, I'm gonna ask you, like, what's gonna come on July 6th that is not here yet? About the gachas and
the biggest thing is the gachas. Yeah, so I mean that's really what's going to bring like the whole world of it together. So it's the gachas and all the value associated with them. I can explain a little bit what's coming for the gachas. So basically, there's going to be 3 gacha pools, and there's going to be kind of the one that exists now in a way, but it's going to be beefed up a little bit. There's going to be real world prizes in the basic Bloom gacha, but they're going to be a little harder to win. The odds won't be as good. And then there's that is in comparison to like the other ones that I'm about to mention. So you can still win stuff in there. That's like really like the free to play one where you come in, you don't have to spend any money and you can earn. And then there's the premium gacha. So if you're looking at the premium pass now and you're like, oh, why is it $20? Like, how am I getting my value out of that? That's about to make a lot more sense once this comes out, because the rewards in the premium gacha are kind of tuned against that. So that's like your way to kind of boost your odds of walking away with a good amount of profit here. Is that, and also like staking island to maximize some of your purchases. So pearls and everything else that kind of act as boosts to get more blooms. And then you have the premium gacha, which you can use with the premium pass. You can also stake a pretty high amount to have a premium pass without paying the subscription. So some people will already have it if they're staking. And then there's going to be a pearl gacha. So this is the third gacha. So there's the Bloom gacha, kind of the basic one. Premium gacha, you need some kind of premium pass to spin it. It has better odds to win the good rewards. And then the pearl gacha, you spin with actual pearls, so effectively real money. And that one has, just a different reward pool. Even better odds because you're spending like real money. So it's more of a direct, like kind of like those other gacha products where you put money in and you're getting some kind of real world value asset out. It's a little obscured with the the pearls are in the way, and then there's not winning direct like USD. But yeah, so those are the 3. And that's what we think is going to kind of tie the whole thing together. So we're a little bit in like a limbo state here, where we're thankful for you all kind of trying out the wagering games and helping us find issues before we do the full release. And I think at that point there's going to be a lot more, a lot more interest, and it's really going to like kind of come together.
With this being said, though, like how do palms and island staking will come into play with the price world update?
Yeah. So the palms and island function the same way in terms of foot traffic earning right now, or they will. So basically, P2E is just going to keep going till the end of the week or till Thursday, and then what P2E is going to become, like we've mentioned before, is it's well, I mean, there's the whole like gotcha that encompasses like the play to earn, but as far as everyone here kind of thinks about how we've run the P2E system before, there's kind of this like pool, right, of earnings that people are kind of competing against. That pool is now strictly for foot traffic, and the other earning is happening through the gotcha. So all of the mechanisms of that pool are the same as they were before. Palms, staking, all that kind of stuff still functions the same way. And then staking island also kind of it boosts the rate you can get pearls. Pearls can be used to boost your bloom earnings, and there's like some of those other like those perks that you get just for staking. You get some free spins, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Charles, I've got some questions from you too about the gachas and all of that. So for someone who only plays free, like how far can they get without spending with all these updates?
So they'll be able to enjoy the full like game experience, minus like any boosts and upgrades. And the Bloom Gotcha, we may put some prizes of real value in as sort of like a teaser, but it'll be much harder, much harder. Just like so I'd say like you're gonna get a taste for like what the game can be, and the prize experience. You have a shot at winning something, but you definitely want to get the premium pass.
Oh, someone's talking. All right, muted.
Yeah, so basically you'll get it, but the odds will be far less favorable. Basically.
All right, nice guys. Feel free to drop questions in the chats right now. Feel free to talk in the VC if you got some questions about this new update. We're gonna play some games for now. What's been your favorite games here so far, Charles?
Lava Jack for me, for sure. It's really actually Lava Jack's really funny because like just when we were coming up with these, it felt very like from the hip, I don't know if you remember, Zach, when we were talking about it, was just like, like, okay, like how would you turn Lava Jack into like a 3D game? And it's like, oh yeah, what if you were like in a volcano? And it just starts out, it's like very silly and like it's kind of awesome how well I feel it works pretty well. I think there's things we can improve about it, but it actually kind of hits. And it's that one's really funny to see come to fruition. There's something about it I just like a lot.
Best thing is, yeah, go ahead, thanks.
I do like all of them. I like, first of all, just jumping around between activities, I think is the flavor of it, and all the different ones, and then like regular games and fishing. I like the Dino Race. I think it came out kind of the most polished visually, and I think what's cool about it is like in terms of like being able to put it on your own island, it's one of the most versatile. So you can like.
That's true.
You can make a super custom track and have the dinos run on it. There's a few like settings to tweak, and it can feel like a bit different. Whereas some of the other ones, you can make a custom loop grab arena. That's pretty cool. The other two are kind of like a little more canned. And I'm excited to see what people do with the custom games.
About these games, anyone can literally put these games on their island right now, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Crazy. We did, that was one of those things I was hoping we'd get in, and Zach and Co kind of pulled off a miracle with that. It's fun because now the wagering stuff is really front and center throughout the whole experience. It can be on everyone's island. I think it's super cool.
Is there gonna be a way in the future for builders to actually earn from these games if it's gonna be played on their island, or how is it gonna work?
Right. So right now they'll benefit from foot traffic rewards, and I think we want to do more to let them, feed into pearl spend and wager volume that happens on their island. Right now, it's kind of like a foot traffic thing.
Gotcha. Yo, we have some questions.
And there are actually one other thing we have creator codes, referral codes throughout the app. So like for premium passes, there's referral codes. There's referral codes for all kinds of stuff. So that's a really good way to tap into.
And it's gonna go live on July 6th.
Correct.
Nice. We have some questions in the chats. This one's from BN. Hi BN. How does fishing work going forward, like with earning and all that?
I mean, pretty much the same. Zach, anything you want to clarify with that? But basically, fishing works as it has, and it's a good way to farm blooms.
Yeah, fishing will work the same. Exception being, of course, earning blooms from it doesn't go directly to island earnings, right? It goes through you spend blooms on the gotcha. We also, I believe, have unlocked levels up to 39, so we can unlock all the rods now. So there's actually a bunch of like rod abilities I think people haven't seen, and there's also, once you get to those higher levels, you can catch fish that give more blooms. You get like epic rods, you can catch epic fish, all that kind of stuff.
So I'm talking about fishing. I'm curious, like, what's the main core game loop right now? So basically, play games, earn blooms, and what else?
The core loop.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty similar. So there's just like kind of more stuff to do. So play games, fish, wager, I guess are kind of the big three now. So if you get bored of any of those,
of course, cash it out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's do all that stuff and then cash out, and then do stuff and cash out. That's pretty much
Talking
it.
about cash out, yo, Charles, what is the highest prize item that's gonna be in the gacha?
Oh, let me. I have a sheet of that. Let me grab it for you. Let me look at my document.
You better have my favorite card.
It's pretty considerable. Okay, here we are. So there'll be cards, Pokemon cards worth the most valuable I see that's confirmed right now is $2,200, and it is a it's a Mew and Mewtwo GX.
The bubble Mew? Ah, okay.
You can pull up an image and put it in the chat, but there's gonna be pretty considerable. In fact, I have it right here. I'll just put it in the chat in general. But this is currently the most. I think there's going to be more. This is just like they're just sourcing stuff for us all the time, and there's a card.
With these RWAs, are they actually going to be playable in real life, or how will it work?
Yeah. So you'll be able to even get them mailed to you if you want. There'll be a bunch of options, which will be pretty cool. So you'll win the card, and you'll be able to decide to just sell it back to us if you want, and cash out. Or you'll be able to redeem it and have it mailed to you.
That's dope.
Can you believe it?
Just by playing.
What a world!
Prize, really.
I know.
Yo, we have a question from JB. When are we getting access to the AI tooling plus MCP? I know this has been a trend on the timeline lately. Yeah,
I love it. Jay's got his eye on the prize.
Yeah.
Zach, what do you want to say about that?
Yeah, I don't mind. We should give him a little alpha. So we have been working on it. There's actually some pretty promising results. And we just it kind of fell to second priority after just getting this release up. But we're going to be focusing on it now. We hope to fast follow with it in like a couple weeks. So yeah, had it make some cool stuff. It's able to make the tutorials from the documentation. If you've seen those, it can make those. I set it off on making a couple of more complex games. It was able to make King of the Hill and some other like weird little games it came up with. It can kind of help plan games as well because it kind of knows the nose, which is something that's that's one of the boundaries when using the system is like learning that stuff. So it's good for teaching as well, and it can kind of it's handed off with an MCP and like an instruction set, so it kind of knows like how to act. You could override it if you want, but it's kind of designed to like teach you kind of find real barriers and basically like get to the point where we can start one-shotting like simple games, and you're gonna have to iterate on stuff a little bit, but that's the process with anything. So yeah, it's coming along. And what it'll look like, the MCP, is like you have your coding agent kind of outside of the game. You enable using it through the like scripting menu, and then you're just like running your coding agent. It connects to the MCP, and it can talk to the game basically, and it can do cool stuff besides like it can make scripts, and it's pretty orderly around like putting down the nodes and stuff. But it can also place stuff on the island and hook up the scripts in world. So like for that teleporter example, it drops down like a trigger zone, it drops down the script and like a locator, it hooks them all up, and it writes the script. So pretty cool. A little more validation to do, but yeah, it's getting there. It's real.
And can these be tied to money games, Zach? Or just like playground games for now?
Yeah. There's no reason they can't. I can explain just briefly how the money games work. Like they are templated. You can't just like do whatever you want because obviously people could. Yeah, but like there's sort of templates for the money games, and they're like, one's like a lottery, one's like everyone flips a coin, or one's like there's kind of two choices and one wins and one doesn't win, all that kind of stuff. And those are just scripts, and you can edit scripts with the MCP. So, yeah.
How does the MCP work exactly? Can you do it like natively in game or?
You could. I was looking into this. Right now, it's not, and it's something that we could follow with. You'll need your own like subscription and to be like running it on your computer, to like Claude or whatever you want to use. There is some stuff supported by Claude that would kind of let you forward stuff through the game to the command line, and yes, then you could just type in game and it could work. I consider that like a V2, especially because it's not supported by all like local coding like clients. So so right now it's like you're typing in Claude Code or whatever you want to use, or Codex, like the Chromium app, and it's talking to the game.
I see.
And is there a way, hey guys, I was just going to ask a quick question. Is there a way that we could get, hey man, I was going to ask just like, if there's a way that we can get access to any of those tools to kind of help test out ahead of time, or are you guys a bit more careful on, okay. Yeah, well,
I think so. Yeah. Just gotta, use a little bit more polish, and then we could do some drone testing. Sounds good.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And like, I tried like when Fable 5 was out for like 2-3 days. I put that on like trying to get, something like to we had like running on a loop to try to see if it could beat the Nifty Island tutorial, just so it could have like 3D visibility and stuff. And it was complicated. We actually got it past like the first part of the tutorial, but then trying to jump onto the different platforms that appear, like once you get over that first clip, like the platforms appear, it just wasn't that's when Fable 5 kind of cut off, and we had to use like Opus, and Opus is having a horrible ass time trying to figure that out. But it's getting there. I'm sure it'll get there soon.
Yeah, it's probably the image recognition is the weak point there.
It can one-shot like a complex application.
GTA 6.
Yeah.
GTA 6.
Yeah, please create GTA 6 now in Nifty Island. Make no mistakes.
Yeah,
that's important.
But let's shift questions here. We have a question for you, Charles. What's next for Island? And are you gonna let us wager in Island in the future? Also, an option to buy premium pass using Island would be nice.
That would be cool. So I think right now priority is we've got the staking benefits continuing with the foot traffic earnings. Pearl consumption, we're really hopeful goes up significantly with this release, which will feed in with the buy and burn. I'll a little inside view. Like we have built out some stuff for Island wagering. We think it can be really cool. With this initial release, we want to do it this way. It has a few benefits for us. Easier to have like a really good fast experience. It's like more user friendly. It also has a lot of compliance benefits because we're trying to do things in a way that we think is like buttoned up and safe to offer. Gotchas are kind of like a nice, widely accepted kind of form of like chance based play that has, I think we have some mix of chance and skill in our game, but keeps us kind of in the right side of things. But we have built out a lot that could support Island token wagering. And I would say stay tuned. I can't say when or what exactly we'll do there, but we've looked at that really seriously. We built stuff around it. We think there's some really cool stuff we could do. We may even have stuff kind of pretty much ready to drop. But so I guess stay tuned on that. But we do have some things prepared that we haven't released yet. That would be pretty big for Island Token.
Charles, do you suggest people to buy the premium pass right now or wait for July 6th?
I mean, I'm kind of biased because I'm kind of like, I hope we sell some premium passes. You know, it would be nice. I mean, look, the value of the premium pass and the utility of it is certainly going to go up a lot on July 6th. If you want to support and grab a premium pass today, that would be great. We would love
Are they
that.
going to accumulate the daily free screens from that if they buy right now? Because we don't have the premium.
Oh, right.
Yet, right?
How do that, Zach, those do roll over for some amount of time, right? There's a cap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they'll start accumulating.
All right, start accumulating. Yeah. Go for it.
I mean, let's accumulate, everybody.
Let's accumulate. Yeah.
Mhm.
We certainly appreciate it. We hope people are really like the premium pass. It's I think it'd be no surprise to you guys. Like a lot of Web3 games have been on like the wrong side of monetization, and we're trying to do it in a way that we think is like really fun and not too onerous for the user, but can get us like recurring revenue. That means we can make this game something really incredible over time. There's so much more we want to do for Nifty. Like we need jet skis, we need animated object support. We need more vehicles. We want more game types. We want to do all kinds of stuff. And if people buy premium passes and spend in the game, then it puts us in a place to do that forever. So I hope people like it, and hopefully we've got an offering that people really like. No pressure, but certainly would like if people got a premium pass for sure.
Yeah, with Nifty 2.0 shifting to premium passes, pearls, blooms, and all that, what is the actual value accrual mechanism for Island, Charles? Like if players no longer need Island for gacha and all that, like what will it demand the drive for the token?
Well, we have our pearl buy and burn, and we have still have staking benefits. So there's that, and then we do have more stuff like kind of in the holster that we had built, but just didn't feel quite comfortable releasing yet. So yeah, and I would say too, like, the other thing is like the best thing that can happen for Island Token and pretty much any asset we've ever issued is we crack the code, find a type of version of the game that people really like, and we get like millions of users. That I assure you that if we can do that, I think Island Token will be doing well. And so that's really like the central goal we're really pushing for. There are value capture mechanisms already. And we think if we can get like 1 million people to play this game and spin the gacha, we'll have no problem with Island Token.
So we have another question lined up for scripting stuff. So when visual scripting is going to be available to public?
Yeah, I think we'll probably, we didn't want to do everything at once here with this release, but visual scripting, as far as I'm concerned, is ready to be released to the public, and I think it'll probably be in like a couple weeks. So we're gonna kind of do like a 1-2 punch with announcements here, because there's only so much we can like say at once. We don't want to oversaturate and like spill all our beans at once. So we get some attention with the wagering stuff. We're gonna do some partner promo, and then we'll do the scripting release. Basically, that's the plan.
I'm reading the chats right now. On his answer just said cancelled Xbox Game Pass, added Nifty Pass. Well done, sir.
There we go. Great choice. Great choice. Love it.
Okay. How much do you need to stake to get a free premium pass, Charles?
We do not offer that.
Okay, lovely. There you go.
I'm pretty sure you mentioned that a second ago.
Yeah. No, you don't get a premium pass exactly, but you get premium gacha access. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there's
I see.
there's
How
a
much?
threshold. I forget off the top of my head. Let me double check and so I don't give you the wrong number.
Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry, I'm thinking it is like you don't get the premium pass, but I don't remember what the number is either. It's pretty high, but that probably no problem for you.
Yeah.
Lovely. You better tell Charles and Zank about the 100 spin steal limit and how you do
No,
it.
I'm good with the 100 spins. I'm happy now.
Okay,
At
Okay,
15,
yeah.
at 15
Glad to hear
spins,
that.
I was burning it
She
down.
did
But
100
at
today.
100, I'm good.
We're good.
You did
Okay,
100.
that's good. That's good.
I'm
crazy.
good.
Careful, you're gonna get carpal tunnel. I think with the new kind of gotcha spins being the meta, some kind of multi-spin mechanism, is going to be really desirable. But, it's one of those nice
like
to
a
have.
turbo mode.
Yeah, turbo mode.
I'm
Will
sold.
we have a question from Justinian. Will crypto payments be supported in Premium Pass at some point?
They could be. Here's the problem. We somehow with crypto monthly subscriptions or something, we haven't really like there are solutions, but they're not great. That you could do them. You definitely could do it. So we could. There aren't many things that people pay monthly for with crypto. We could do it if you guys really want it. We can do it. We could accept like ETH or USDC or Island. So it's doable.
How about wagering games with other tokens?
Yeah, well, that's something we have kind of a lot of that built in kind of in the holster as well. Could be done, definitely. The thing we really want to thread the needle on with all this is like doing something that's fun, prize based, but like again remains like compliant. And it's just some of the like real on-chain wagering stuff just presents a bit more challenge there. It's not like just a gotcha or people wagering in-game currency. It gets into other things. So I do want to find a way to do that, and we have a lot built there. So I would say it can definitely be something we can look at and could pretty easily do in the future. It's just I just want to make sure we do it the right way.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about the market these days, Charles, and with this launch?
Kind of the same as what I said before. I think crypto's desperate for new ideas.
Yeah.
I think it's like, there's not a lot going on. But I don't, it doesn't really bother me with this because I think this is just a question of like, are there a lot of gamers who would like to win real world prizes playing in a cool UGC game world? Like that just doesn't, that's totally aside from crypto. So I don't feel like it matters is the truth of it. Like I think it is, don't get me wrong, it's pretty bad. Like crypto's having a tough time, but I don't think it really matters for us.
What I want to see is imagine if you can do like your poly market bets in game.
We were thinking about that. Yeah, that would be cool. Some other stuff I always wanted to do too, like if one day we had like really big islands or big teams of people could fight each other, and you could kind of wager on the outcome of those fights and stuff. And I mean, there's a lot you could do that'd be fun. And the gotcha is just a really elegant, simple way to do it. It's just really like there's something it doesn't break. You can't really abuse it. It just is the gotcha. It just works. So it's always like with the I think in-game poly market wagering would be funny though. Probably not the most necessary thing ever, but would be funny.
You know what else is Bloom wagering against players with playground games? Have you guys ever thought of that?
Yeah, I agree. Skill-based stuff, yeah. Like pure like dueling and stuff. Yeah, we were talking about that. I mean, you might what exactly that's something people can build with on their own or
people can't 100% build that now. It's
okay. You can be the first
that,
to have someone.
Yeah. We kind of danced around it a bit because there are problems like we don't have like robust cheat prevention like a competitive shooter might have, right? Like we've always been kind of if someone wants to hack it, like they could. There's a lot we'd have to do to like truly prevent that. It's a rabbit hole we haven't gone down because it's not a competitive game. So,
system.
Yeah, pretty much. Like you just have to know the people you're playing with, and otherwise, chance-based games are the best way to do it.
Mars Cat dueling green? Question mark. Could it be?
Yeah.
We should do it with Friday Screams and what do you call it? Island Brawl.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Bring dueling back.
Quick question as well. I was gonna mention like first off, like, and I should have mentioned that earlier, like the games, the new game models, and the website are like really looking awesome.
Thanks.
And I'm more, I think, blown away by the fact that you can now do stuff like on your phone, right? There's like mini games on the website and stuff that you
Yeah.
can do. Like, so like I wasn't expecting that. And I think it's going to be new for a lot of people, but what was your guys thinking on that? Like having the website companion or mobile and stuff.
Yeah, it was. I think like we we're aware that the client is a big accessibility issue for people. It definitely just adds a lot of friction to getting in the game. There's a lot of good reasons to have a client, but adds a lot of friction. It's cool if some people come in and just maybe they just are obsessed with the gotcha and they just want to win prizes and they want to do things in a really lightweight way. We want to see where that goes, and we could build that out a lot more and make the web app even more fleshed out. The other honest answer is just like, turns out making games in the web app like that are really simple is a lot easier than building Nifty Island. And so it's like the investment on our part is like, one guy, just being like, cool, let me cook that up, versus like building Prize Plaza is like a many month ordeal, so it was partially because it's easy.
And I noticed that you can like start a game in Nifty and then bring it with you, right? Like you can continue that game on like your phone or something like that.
Right. Yeah. It helps us future proof for like potential on-chain wagering stuff down the line too. There's some stuff we built in mind for like even more functionality to come out in the future, and reasons why someone might want to, like, if they get booted out of Nifty or their computer crashes, maybe they need to finish something elsewhere. So yeah. But yeah, no, I'm glad you like it. That was an unexpected one, I bet. Yeah.
The other thing I was going to ask too is like in terms of like coordinating like comms, and if we want to like push stuff like starting like July, right? And like actually, yeah, quickly, like your posture on like comms and stuff like that. Like if we were to put out promo, or like let's say if I was to post a thread this week, should I wait until next week to do it? Like should we be more discreet about kind of what's out now? Keep it a bit
I think
down low.
I think yeah, good question. I mean, I would say, it's not like a secret that it exists, so if people start to like want to come in and play and are getting excited about it, that's totally fine. I would just say that like the thing that you will be able to promote July 6th will be better and more compelling, because like people will come in and say like, okay, what is this? And they'll see like, $100,000 of prizes in the gotcha, like crazy stuff you can win. And I think that's going to be more appealing to people.
Save the big guns.
Save the big guns, but it's okay to
Save
it's
the
okay
high
to start
content. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's okay to talk about it a bit, and say like, that you're excited about it and whatever. But yeah, I would say what Zach said. Save the big guns for next week, but this week it's fine to talk about it.
Awesome. Yeah, okay. That's what I was saying.
And by the way, Jay, we'll do a bunch of posts also to explain like what's going to happen and like some teasers, etc. So you'll see like the way we post starting tomorrow, and you can just match that at least in the first week if you want to.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good.
We've got a banger launch trailer coming.
Ooh, okay, nice.
Not
And
just a trailer.
the other thing I was gonna ask too is like for ooh, yeah. And for like coordinating stuff like once the launch is live and stuff, like if we wanted to kind of coordinate everybody as like a community on like what content we can put out, like videos, like just stuff we're learning, is there like a place like do you have like, should we do that in Legendary Palm Chat, or should we do that somewhere else maybe, or what do you think?
I'll set something up for you. We have a couple shots that we have prepared.
Yep.
You'll have a folder. You'll have a bunch of things in there. So I'll set it up.
Same with
Okay,
streamers, right?
nice.
Oscom, we're cooking a campaign with all these.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a
cool.
bunch of people. Yeah.
Awesome.
Without the big guns. All right, we have a
I'll
question from
DM you, Jay, about this.
We have a question from MC. Will we be able to use our save gacha spins from receiving every week and have till July 6th? or you'll be able to gacha with new moment animations and banners? I don't get the question.
Was
MC.
that about?
Can you
Yeah,
type the
feel free to
questions, MC?
The when we received our gacha spins from our staked staked
Free
island,
spins, yeah.
the ones that we receive like every week and a half, I've been accumulating those, and would we be able to use it before July the 6th with the new movement animations and the banners with the new game, or do we have to wait till July 6th or later to use those?
Got it.
We're talking
So
about
do your-
the new, like the flare, like some of the flare.
I think in general, she's just talking about
Some of them are
Yeah, the free spins.
unicorn or raccoon.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
have
if
to
they're-
use them, MC.
yeah. If they're in the gacha, you can spin for them now, and yeah, you should. So we in case you didn't, yeah, the gacha spin limit is 100 until the wipe. So almost everybody should be able to use almost every free spin.
So all the new banners and the movement are in the gacha now?
Nope.
The ones that are in there, only the ones that were previously in there. There's new ones that were added to like the player track, if that's what you're talking about, like for like leveling up. But those are not necessarily the same ones as in the gacha. Most of them are unique to level up rewards, so you can't actually win those in the gacha.
Yeah, the ones in the gacha that are unique then to the rewards. So
Yeah.
Talking about gacha, Oscom, do you have the list of rewards right now available in the standard gacha for people to roll out till July 6th?
The current, like, you mean the current one?
Yeah.
You should be able to see it on the website, and we'll load it up again. I think let me see when I schedule it. I think it's going live tomorrow morning. I think it has a couple right now.
Nice. But yeah, guys, free spins will be coming off on July 6th, so better spin up right now. If the daily limit is 100, you can do it from the web dashboard. Guys, are you playing games right now? I'm burning all my cash on Lava Chat. There was a bug, Zunk, earlier that you can bet up to 60k blooms in the web dashboard. You know that?
Oh, I guess it probably just doesn't have the same limit in force.
And that's how I lost
That's
my
good to know.
300k.
Sounds like a feature to me.
I'll play some Loud Jack right now.
So to your question 6, in the gacha there is a bronze palm right now. There are 2 iron palms and there are a bunch of pistols to win. And we will add a total of 5 new palms tomorrow to the gacha on top of what's currently in there.
Guys, I have 6 days left. And you can also win island in the gacha right now, right?
Yeah, you can.
Would it be rude to ask when bigger shards?
Yeah, that's rude. Pretty rude, I gotta say.
50 player lava jack. You know
that. Yeah, 2,000 player lava jack.
You haven't even finished your wagering games. That you're like asking for dessert. You didn't even finish your wagering games. As soon as we can get to it, it is high priority for us. Charles asked me, and I say we can't. We can't. But Charles is on your side. I'm on your side too. I'm just, I had to say no. Until I say yes.
Couldn't we
want to do it
a little bigger? Just a little bigger? Even just a little bit?
Just some crumbs, sir.
So I've tried it. Yeah. I've tried to invest everything I can. I'm like,
could it
just be a little bigger though?
He's like, this ship is unsinkable. I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, no, the game's stable. It's all good. Let's risk it all.
Jay, how have you been liking the game so far? What's your favorite?
I like the lava jack like a lot. That's kind of the one that I'm most liking. I haven't tried all of them yet. But yeah, like we're going to be experimenting with them like all week and just kind of seeing how we can lay them out right. Like if like we're going to be putting together an island as well to house like a lot of the stuff that we'll be bringing people to and like checking out. Trying to look at also like how to stream it, like and how to design it so it's like streamable and all that stuff. Because yeah, like these games are like, I mean, it was already really easy to stream, like the shooting games, but I think the wagering stuff is gonna get some really good clips. I think so.
It's a content machine out there.
Yeah,
you
I
can
think
do
it's a
reaction
big
videos out of
content
it and
machine.
all that.
Yeah, the dino races, bro. Let's do some dino races and see how let's see y'all get hyped up.
Yeah,
I'll
Danny's
also say
crashing out.
if anybody is looking to try and use the custom wagering game template and having any trouble, ping me directly. I'll sit down with you and work with you on it this week. That's my offer. Jeep said he's not doing anything all weekend too, so no, I'm just kidding.
Come on, guys.
Oh,
Dang.
let's go! Let's go, Jeeves! Let's go!
Sign me
No,
up. Let's go.
Where you at,
on.
Jeeves?
Seriously, I think if we could get some cool games like that on some wagering islands, that we have these 4 games and we'll have these 4 games on a bunch of different islands. But I think there's a lot of interesting stuff people will do once they start fiddling around with that. And it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. But we can help. And if there's any nodes that need to be tweaked or added or anything like that for good content, we'll do it. So just let me know.
Ooh, okay.
Jay, also for game nights, as far as I know, we can give out like credits for the gacha and all that to give out for game nights. So they're gonna be more fun as long as you play these wagering games.
Awesome. Yeah, I know that we're on it. We're definitely on it.
Great.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Zonk, do you think we can give out some premium passes tonight as giveaways? Why are you laughing?
How these are genuinely unscripted. He's like, they're genuine off the cuff. Yeah. What if we give everyone? What if every player gets a free premium pass?
As a short
Hear me out.
experiment.
Yeah.
Done.
Done.
I love it. I love it.
Signed off on it.
Petition.
He's making me be the bad guy here.
Six. You can give anyone a free premium pass you want. You just have to buy it.
There you go. Let's go.
There you go.
He said you just have to buy it.
Six is giving away.
Thank you, Six.
Thank you, Six.
Oh,
Six,
no.
sell that chain. It doesn't look good on you anyways, man.
Yo.
At 6 in the general.
No more tattoos. No more tattoos.
Not in his market, yo.
Dang, bro.
I'm burning this guy.
Yo, lovely, your strat is working out. Look at my screen right now.
I
I'm
know
finishing the
it
task.
is.
Look
at this thing, guys.
This one's gonna be tricky. Only one's probably
See?
gonna stay.
Let's see.
It
If
might
we
not be
finish
that
our
one.
God.
It might not be that one.
You're on the end,
shit.
You're number 10. Let's go.
Come on,
Let's
come
go.
on. Do it
Number
for the
10.
stream.
Number 10.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh, gosh,
Fucking
no.
trout, bro.
it didn't work.
Told you
Working
last row
out,
you have
man,
to
though.
change strategy.
Again, I'm gonna keep that in mind.
Like this is so cool though. Like seeing this stuff like in game, because a lot of these
Mhm.
games you see like on platforms, right? But it's like
Yeah.
click and point on a browser. But like the fact that like you're in game
Game.
is
We're the very
crazy.
first server, the very first to do that. I'm claiming it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I believe in it. I'm believing. I'm seeing it for the first time. This shit.
Danny, do you have any blooms left?
No.
You're
I
doing
need
it
to go
wrong.
fishing. I need to go
doing it wrong.
fishing. I got 4K though, man. I could play smart, man. I know how to hit the casino, bro. I could play all night with this.
Zonk, what would you
Huge
suggest
sprint away
our
from
players to do
100K.
with their blooms right now?
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm crazy enough. I never bought the glider, so I just bought that actually right now. And
Let's go.
yeah,
Welcome to
I'm
Nifty
gonna
Island.
put my inventory slots, and
Inventory
I'm gonna buy
slots,
some islands,
Island
and then I'll spend.
skins.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spend the
Or
rest of the
lose
gacha, I
all
guess.
your blooms at Prize Plaza.
Let's lose all your blooms
That's a
over
good
here.
one too.
Just max
You
bet,
can incinerate
bro.
them at
Learn,
Prize Plaza.
learn how to play poker for 21, you know? Just
Yeah.
come here.
Don't worry about it.
Lovely. Tell them how you burned 1.5 M on inventory slots.
Why are you making
Wow.
me relive these things?
God damn, she does not want to believe it.
She spent
She still
1.5
thinks
M.
it's a dream, bro.
On three,
She
it
don't
was
wanna-
3 inventory slots. Well, it's like I had 3 islands. I have, oh my gosh, I loaded up,
Everything.
and I still have 300K left. So still trying to see how I'm spending it.
Yeah, I
Someone
just
on a
spent
shopping spree.
200K right now. Ooh. The inventory slots sure get expensive.
Yeah, I
I'ma
didn't
go
think I
find
was
that.
gonna go past the last 2 I had bought. They were by mistake. I was trying to drop a fish, and I actually bought an inventory slot for like
Yeah.
300. I was like, oh no! I was like, I could have bought an island, but I have 16 islands now.
16?
Yes, I owe
Damn.
16. I owe myself one more. Make it 17.
Wow, beautiful.
And how many of those are built out?
About 13 of them.
Nice. Yeah, we're trying our
Yeah.
best to feature
Amazing.
all these community made islands as seen in our decks with all those videos and all that. So keep building, you know. I just need a lava truck.
I spent too much. I need to buy another island now. I have to win it back.
How much blooms do you have right now, Zach?
I just had 270K. Now I'm at
Yeah.
33K.
You know what I'm afraid of for the
Holy
mod team?
shit!
Is the players opening up tickets asking for refunds if they lose it all, you know?
Does sound
You
scary.
need to come up with a meme for them and just laugh at them. Like, what?
No
He's
crying.
like,
Yeah.
No
No crying on the
casinos.
islands.
no crying on Nifty Island, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Bro,
if you
guys
want
gotta
a
handle that.
refund, if you want a refund, just at 6, and he will personally
Oh my
provide one
God.
out of his own wallet. He will
It's too funny.
just at 6 in the general chat. It's totally fine.
Yo, anyway, guys, we're gonna give out some blooms tonight. We're almost there. Zippe, you ready for the raffles? We're gonna give out 3,000
Yeah.
blooms to 5
Great
winners.
guy. You're a great
Yeah.
guy, Six. Thanks for
Love
the
you, man.
blooms.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that you're gonna use it on Price Plaza, though. Or we're gonna revert it back.
What are we giving away first?
Let's give out 3,000 blooms to 5 winners first, and let's see. Oh my God, it is a
3,000
Ruiz,
blooms
bro.
to 5 winners.
Yep, guys,
We
make
have
sure you pull up
Feels
the
50
Zippe
crazy to
stream.
do a duck
games.
race now, doesn't it? Now that we have in-game duck races.
Zog, we got